Silent Hill, a name whispered with fear, a place shrouded in fog and darkness. The town is a canvas. It reflects the darkness within those who dare to enter. Every shadow, every sound, whispers of hidden truths and suppressed guilt. Silent Hill does not punish, it reveals. It forces you to confront your demons. Those who come to Silent Hill are broken. They are haunted by their pasts. They seek solace but find only torment. The town preys on their vulnerabilities, twisting their perceptions and magnifying their fears. In this desolate abyss, a man named James Sunderland begins his harrowing journey into the heart of darkness. James Sunderland receives a letter, an unexpected and mysterious message that shakes him to his core. It is from his dead wife, Mary. The letter is brief but haunting, calling him to a place filled with memories. She calls him to Silent Hill, a town that once held their happiest moments together. He is drawn to the town by grief and a desperate hope, a hope that perhaps Mary is still alive, waiting for him. Could Mary truly be alive, or is this some cruel trick played by his own mind? He enters Silent Hill, his heart heavy with sorrow and a mind clouded with uncertainty. The fog clings to him, a physical manifestation of his grief. The streets are deserted, echoing his loneliness. The air is thick with the stench of decay, a town that has long been forgotten and left to rot. James is alone, but he feels a presence watching him, an unsettling feeling that he is never truly by himself. He pushes forward, his love for Mary, his only guide, a beacon in the oppressive fog. As he ventures deeper into the town, the line between reality and nightmare begins to blur, the town's true nature revealing itself. The monsters he encounters are not merely creatures of flesh and blood, they are manifestations of his own tortured psyche, reflections of his inner turmoil and guilt. Each step he takes is a step deeper into his own mind, confronting the darkest parts of his soul. James's journey through Silent Hill is not just a search for Mary, but a pilgrimage through his own suffering and redemption. The creatures of Silent Hill are twisted, grotesque reflections of James's inner turmoil. Each monster embodies a different aspect of his suppressed guilt and trauma. The lying figure, with its contorted body and blood-soaked bandages, represents James's repressed pain and inability to face his actions. The mannequin, a grotesque fusion of two female forms, symbolizes his distorted perception of women and his own sexual frustration. As James confronts these creatures, he's forced to confront the darkness within himself. Each encounter is a battle not only for survival, but also for his sanity. In his journey, James encounters other lost souls drawn to Silent Hill's darkness. Angela Orozco, a young woman haunted by the horrors of her past, becomes a mirror to James's own pain. She is a victim of abuse, seeking an end to her suffering. Her monsters, manifestations of her abuser, are a constant reminder of her trauma. Angela's story is a tragic reflection of how guilt and abuse can shatter the human spirit. Her presence serves as a reminder to James that he is not alone in his suffering. Section 5, Eddie, trapped in denial, consumed by rage. Eddie Dombrowski, another tormented soul trapped in Silent Hill, represents the dangers of denial and repressed rage. He is a deeply insecure young man, prone to violent outbursts. Eddie's monsters are manifestations of his own self-hatred and the bullies who tormented him. He refuses to acknowledge his own darkness, blaming others for his actions. Eddie's descent into madness serves as a cautionary tale about the destructive nature of denial and the importance of taking responsibility for one's actions. Section 6, The Labyrinth of Memory and Guilt. As James journeys deeper into Silent Hill, the line between reality and nightmare blurs. The town becomes a labyrinth of his own memories and guilt. He is haunted by flashbacks of his wife's illness and his own actions. The environment shifts and changes, reflecting his fragmented mental state. The once familiar streets morph into nightmarish corridors, stained with blood and decay. The air is thick with the stench of death and the feeling that he is being watched, judged by the very walls themselves. James's journey becomes a descent into the darkest recesses of his own mind. Section 7, Mary's letter, a revelation of truth. The climax of James's journey arrives at the hotel where he and Mary shared a happy memory. The once vibrant place now stands as a haunting relic of the past, its walls echoing with the whispers of forgotten times. He finds a videotape, a chilling reminder of his past actions. The tape, covered in dust, holds the key to the secrets he has buried deep within his mind. The truth, long suppressed, comes crashing down upon him. As he watches the tape, memories flood back, each more painful than the last, revealing the dark reality he has tried to escape. Mary's letter, the beacon of hope that led him to Silent Hill, becomes a symbol of his self-deception. The words, once a source of comfort, now burn with the weight of his guilt and regret. He is forced to confront the horrifying reality that he ended Mary's suffering himself, smothering her with a pillow in a moment of mercy and despair. The act, meant to be a release from pain, now chains him to an unending torment. The revelation shatters James's world, leaving him reeling from the weight of his guilt and the realization that his journey has been a lie. Every step he took, every clue he followed, was a path leading back to his own dark truth, a truth he can no longer deny. Section 8. Atonement and the search for peace. The realization of his crime forces James to confront the true nature of his journey. It was never about finding Mary, but about seeking forgiveness. He must now face the consequences of his actions and find a way to atone for his sins. The final confrontation with the manifestation of his guilt is a harrowing battle for his soul. The outcome of this battle, the ending James receives, depends on the choices he made throughout his journey. Each ending offers a different interpretation of James's fate, leaving players to ponder the nature of guilt, forgiveness, and the possibility of redemption. Section 9, Enduring Echoes, Silent Hill 2's impact. Silent Hill 2 is more than just a horror game. It is a profound exploration of the human psyche, a descent into the depths of guilt, grief, and the monsters that reside within us all. The game's impact on the horror genre is undeniable, influencing countless other titles with its psychological depth and atmospheric storytelling. More than a decade after its release, Silent Hill 2 continues to resonate with players, sparking discussions and analysis about its themes, characters, and enduring legacy. It stands as a testament to the power of video games as a medium for exploring complex emotions and delivering truly unforgettable experiences. Section 10, a timeless masterpiece of psychological horror. Silent Hill 2's legacy is one of innovation and enduring terror. Released in 2001, it quickly became a benchmark for psychological horror in video games. It is a game that delves into the darkest corners of the human soul, exploring themes of guilt, grief, and redemption, forcing us to confront our own demons and question the nature of reality itself. The narrative is deeply personal, drawing players into a world where every shadow hides a secret. Its influence can still be felt today, inspiring countless other games and media. Developers often cite Silent Hill 2 as a major influence on their work, a haunting reminder that true horror does not reside in jump scares or gore, but in the unsettling atmosphere and psychological depth, but in the depths of our own hearts. The game's ability to evoke such profound fear and introspection is unparalleled. It is a masterpiece of psychological horror, blending narrative, atmosphere, and gameplay seamlessly. A haunting and unforgettable experience that stays with players long after the credits have rolled. The town of Silent Hill itself becomes a character, its foggy streets and eerie silence creating a sense of dread. Silent Hill 2 is a testament to the power of video games to tell compelling, thought-provoking stories. It challenges players to think deeply about their own fears and emotions that transcend the boundaries of entertainment. It remains a timeless classic, a game that continues to be studied and revered for its artistic and emotional impact.